She was a traveling doctor, and since she didn't have a clinic, she'd go out and visit her patients wherever they were. Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty.
Mm-hmm.
She used to say, if you can scare the little brats into taking their medicine, you won't have to hear them wailing and screeching when their condition gets worse.
Oh, cute.
She sounds like a pretty strict teacher.
Strict? Well, that's not how my teacher saw it. She thought of herself as terrifying to kids.
Strange way for a doctor to describe themselves. Now Paimon's curious to know what she looked like.
As it happens, I actually have a picture of her.
Oh man. Let me see. I thought you were show me her younger days, but yeah, pretty good.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids.
Yep. All the children she treated thought she was a witch.
Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her?
Oh, because I am. If she was here, all the children would take their medicine without any need for tricks.
A doctor who looks like a witch. True, they wouldn't dare try anything funny with her around.
Oh, me,
Imagine.
on the other hand, it's hopeless. Children aren't afraid of me at all.
I mean, you're too cute, Sigewinne. Imagine you're like, oh, I don't want to take my medicine. Alright, you want to take your medicine? Suit yourself. I'm gonna curse you with 10 years of bad luck. Like, oh my god, okay. Okay, I'm good. Bye.
That's actually a good thing, you know?
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. Would you mind lending me a hand again?
Okay, what do you want me to pretend to have this time? Diarrhea?
Sure thing! On to the next mission!
Oh, I can't hold it. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm too shy.
Is it nighttime already?
I'm sorry, that was so
by.
childish.
You really have a busy job, Sigewinne.
Jesus Christ.
Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today.
Oh, how nice.
Aww.
We helped. Glad we could help.
Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late.
Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so I usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us?
It's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to prepare some ingredients to make healthy meals with.
Wait, you mean those healthy meals?
The ones that magically appear on the third day?
My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them, so I have to prep the ingredients in secret, then let the chef at the coupon cafeteria handle the rest.
Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it.
You want to find out? I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for yourself. It's really good for you, you know.
That sounds pretty useful, but probably won't do.
Sure? Guess we can help out one more time.
Oh, look at her little tail.
The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you.
Do I actually get to do that, or?
First, we add this special slime condensate. Stir it thoroughly, then pour it in. See that? It adds elasticity. It looks just like tasty jelly, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime condensate.
Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine powder, like powdered sugar.
Okay.
Wait, are those from Fontum or APPEARENCE? Are you sure they're edible?
She's a doctor, man. She probably knows.
Finally, Blue needs some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice.
Oh, hell.
You just need to clean their innards,
Oh.
and then you're left with some lovely, tender meat.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell no.
Oh! Frogs.
Hi, Mom. This one is yours. I'm full. I already ate. So, how about you test taste it, bruh?
And we're done. All that's left now is to pack them into lunch boxes and hand them to Walsey. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow.
SIGEWINNE really does have the inmate's best interests at heart.
Yeah, seems like it. Man, can we actually see our product? Nope, we cannot. Ugh. Literally, we used some freaking crystals and condensated slimy slimes, and then... oh dear lord. This is gonna taste so good, I can already tell.
Ah, head nurse. Got some extras for me?
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Sounds like they're talking in code.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I only wish I could do more. You work so hard for all our sakes. I'd happily lose a little sleep if it meant helping you out.
Oh.
That won't do. If you reduce your sleeping hours any further, your health will start to suffer.
All right. Nurse's orders. I'll do as I'm told. But you take care of yourself too.
No.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for helping out, you two.
Think about it, she has to work this hard every day. That's just how it is sometimes.
Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect for you, SIGEWINNE. In just one day of helping you with your work, it feels like we've done a lot for the fortress.
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but I think you'll agree, this is urgent.
Okay, tell me about it first.
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Oh. Oh.
Huh? Already?
You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him.
Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come with you.
That seems to be... Look at this place. Does this place look like a place that would have fun? I don't think so. Hi, buddy.
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery.
Uh-huh.
After giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. Stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely wasn't in the best state of mind.
I totally understand. Still, I have to give you an examination before I can discharge you, okay? So, take a deep breath and don't be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Wait, this is a doppelganger. Oh!
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding up?
Your pinky.
Receiving guidance very quick and complete the course.
Alright, all indicators seem normal.
I feel like this is the doppelganger.
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why I carefully observe everyone in the production zone. I wonder how I managed to miss the signs this time.
I mean, if you're working that hard and it's just super stressed out, wouldn't really surprise me if you would sort of see hallucinations, man.
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess I couldn't take it. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give me the okay, I know I'll sleep better back in my good old dorm.
Well,
It can be difficult to relax in an unfamiliar environment. Alright then, you can leave the ward. I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery. I'll take you off the observation list for now, so you're officially discharged.
and he's gonna probably asking, oh, where is my my room again or whatever.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
Now remind me, well, he's gonna be escorted back, so.
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh?
Nope, something else gonna come.
Yep. But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet.
Nah, whatever, just do it another time.
Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest too.
Well, tomorrow it is then. Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well.
Thank you, good night, Tiffany.
Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log.
Good night, Tiffany.
Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinne. See you tomorrow.
Ouch, my hair. It's stuck on the. I really wonder. This is the same question I keep asking every time.
How
I
is the infirmary even
wonder
busier
how
than
long
yesterday?
this quest is going to be.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. Anything we can do to help?
There's a bit of a complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
Okay, tell me about it.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
Oh, don't tell me you also saw your doppelganger.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uwe.
Huh?
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with the arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
Oh. Wait, does that thing actually change appearance? No way.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me in here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At most, it'll delay your vindication.
All right. I get it.
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Your Grace?
Remember the case I mentioned yesterday? The one brought to me by the Marechaussee Phantom? Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Huh. That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims. Questioning them further got us nowhere, so for now, we've brought them to the infirmary.
And we thought yesterday was as busy as it got for Sigewinne.
Nope, today is gonna be even busier.
We've compiled their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
I always get so tired every time I record, like, a story quest in Genshin. My eyelids are so heavy now, dude. I always take a nap and then try to recharge because I don't know. It's just it's not like I'm not interested. Like it's intriguing everything. Like I am interested in what's going on, but just I feel like I'm just sitting here and listening and just watching. I'm not playing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just it makes it's not the same thing as I would see in CCC or Star Rails. Yeah, kind of the same thing, really. I guess. Yeah, both. Yeah, both the story quests when I do them sometimes gets me like this as well. But in CCC so far, I have gotten that as like not as often because the story. I mean, it is important, but like there's a lot more combat and stuff like that, exploration stuff that you can do, and I mean, All right, criminal's testimony. Platoon, maybe. Um, who's this platoon? Honori. I had applied to go out and see a doctor, but when I woke up, I was in another cell. Unbelievable. Gascon. I'm not Gascon. I'm Huilis. Today should be been the final day of my sentence, so I should have gone free. What gives? Envy. I'm Enric. Now why does stuff like this always happen to me? Now there's no way my release paper are getting squared away today. Lassery. My name is Odilon. I'm a guard. Oh, I'm a guard. What? I'm a guard. I think I was attacked. This isn't me at all. Oh.
Wait.
What happened to these
Release?
guys?
Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little. Every serious offender claims that there's someone else who just so happens to be due for release today. And they're expecting us to go along with that.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list for today and make sure no one gets processed. We're gonna need an excuse, though. Just say we're out of forms, and that we're furiously printing more as we speak.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out right under our noses.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist in your investigation. Does that help?
Yes, the inmates' mugshots were attached to the list. The first thing I did was check for lookalikes, and I didn't find any. The only other thing that stands out to me is that their voices sound a little different today. But it's not exactly hard to put on a fake voice.
I wonder if they return back. Like, this is not how they usually look like. Maybe swapping souls. Soul swapping to the other person's body or something. Maybe like by touch, or like you touch that person, or I don't know.
Oh, really?
It's soul swap, dude.
What does our head nurse make of all of this?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way to confirm whether there's been a switch. I know, it's not time to change your dressing yet, but please bear with me.
Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require an operation in the hospital at the Court of Fontaine. I authorized him to leave the fortress for medical treatment under guarded escort.
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Potton. I'm Honore.
So there has been a swap.
Honore.
Well, I can see what happened in Potton's case. But how do you explain the other inmates? You're not telling me their souls switched bodies, are you?
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched. The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad tooth out, put a false one in. And actually, I think I can prove it to you. Traveler, Paimon, do you remember Eric from the other day?
I think so. Okay, I have to stop
sure do.
uploading. Hold on. There you go. I was trying to upload 2 videos. It literally killed my game.
Then you can be my witnesses. To start with, please fetch the inmate who claims to be Eric.
Huh? Very weird, because I would 100% assume, like, yeah, this has a connection. Game? What, you need to restart or something? We good? Are we back? Jesus Christ, man. Stop lagging! What are you doing? Okay, I think I might need to restart the game, bruh. Why are you lagging? I'm not even uploading anymore. Okay, find the sister who claimed to be Eric. Well, I don't know, I forgot. I think it was Henry? Yeah, definitely need to restart my game. I think it's
So, you're Eric?
it's like suffers a little bit from that upload and somehow is still suffering a little bit after I stop uploading, but it's like a side effect.
Yes, head nurse, it's me. You do believe me, right?
I need to do another examination on you. Same procedure as yesterday.
All right. It's the cognition test first, right? So I need to concentrate.
Now, try to recall if you can. The last time we did this test, which finger did I hold up?
I believe it was your index finger.
No, that seems about right.
But that means...
There's 2 Erics. It wasn't the same person.
Huh?
So basically, last night the Eric who said he saw another him suddenly recovered and applied to leave the observation ward. SIGEWINNE did another test before letting him leave, but that time she held up her pinky finger.
Huh? I don't know about any tests last night. There was nothing to do in the observation ward, so I went straight to bed. Then I somehow woke up in a high-security cell.
Well, in that case, there is a reasonable explanation for the strange events of the past 2 days.
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified a group of scapegoats, namely inmates whose terms were almost up, and planned to switch appearances with them. Last night, when Odilon was on duty, they ambushed him and had one of their groups switch appearances with him using their face-swapping method. That allowed them to avoid scrutiny from the other guards.
Face swapping method. Okay, I need to know what is that face swap method. And I'm assuming it's probably gonna be the queen.
Then, once all the other inmates were asleep, Odilon spent his night shift carrying out the remainder of their switcheroo plan. However, they made one mistake. Henri changed his appearance to match Eric's earlier than he should have done, and ended up being spotted by the real Eric. Real Eric came to the guards for help, but we didn't know then what we know now. So we put it down to hallucination and sent him to the observation ward.
Makes sense, okay.
However, since one of the gang members was posing as a guard, they simply changed real Eric's appearance and had their Eric take his place, muddying the waters even further.
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then, and no inmates on that list can be processed for departure until I've discharged them.
Hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric off the list.
Yeah, it all makes sense now! The Duke cracked the case!
Well, we're missing one very important detail, Paimon.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning. But I'm afraid that we ruled out the possibility of face switching very early on in this process.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines and the Marashose Phantom is to identify criminals in disguise.
So this is not something new.